Hello, good viber. How are you doing today? It is your girl Esther Joy, and she's coming at you with another video. On this channel, we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. And if you enjoy spreading those vibrations to the planet, then you're in the right place. You can hit subscribe to officially join the Good Vibes Delivery family. But without further ado, fam, we're going to be talking about aliens. I'm very, very excited. This is just going to be more of a chill conversation to share some information about galactic extraterrestrials and where, what is their role currently on the planet with collective consciousness and everything. So I'm very, very excited. Let's just hop into it. Okay, so aliens, we all love aliens. We all, if you're here, you probably associate as being one sometime in your soul's journey, and that is very beautiful. Now, currently we see that the world as a whole it's going through the kicker right now. It really is, and we may acknowledge that galactic beings are stepping in because we have gotten to a point where supposedly the energy on this planet is throwing some things off. And I won't name names, but let's just say no more nukes for us. They're no longer our toys. And we also know that alien galactic entities have been watching us, also known as the Watchers, for as long as time itself. So it is not new that, it's not a new thing. They're not going to interfere with us. They understand we have freedom of choice unless we choose to interact with them. And many people during this time are getting galactic contact that they choose to, whether it's in this lifetime or before their reincarnation in this planet, they understood and agreed to receiving contact from those entities. Now, there is definitely a split happening on Mother Earth. As we know, Mother Gaia is going through a transformational period. And we know that the split is like a birthing of a new Earth. And, oh boy. We have plenty of beings that are assisting us during this time. But ultimately, you are playing a very big role in this shift that is happening right now. You are indeed. Now, a lot of people think that aliens coming down is going to be super publicized, but as we see with the information, our freedom of speech, which is, I'm making this video and I'm very thankful to whoever's watching it. I'm very, very thankful for that. But there's a lot of things that we're not and probably aren't going to be disclosed to us unless we choose to look out for it ourselves. And that is why also a lot of the collective does not believe in aliens or any kind of entities like that, or they just associate them with fallen angels, which technically, I can't really say they're not wrong, but I also am not going to even put myself in the position where I can call out and really say what entities are what. From my personal experience, I have seen many different beings, and they are not human, and I know that they are from the Galactic Federation. With this being said, I don't think, and maybe personally I haven't really studied enough alien species to be able to categorize them, but I honestly feel like categorizing these galactic beings is useless. There are too many for us to wrap our minds around, and sure, logically it makes sense to name them so that we can associate them with certain characteristics, but truly there are so many that we do not know of. Yeah, so with that being said, sure, you got the Greys, you got the Paldeans, you got the Octurians, you got, I don't know, the other ones, but there's so many more. There's so many more that you might have seen, and again, like, a lot of the times you won't remember it unless we agreed and that was a part of our soul mission. But there are so many. out there. So that is why I don't really talk about different kind of alien species or even talk about like where my origins are. I don't believe that it really matters at all. There are many species, and you know what? I'm sure that someone is keeping the books and they're writing down all of the similarities so that they can categorize them and it can make sense in their logical mind, and I respect that. I will do some research with you, fam. I would like that. But back on topic, there are so many species, yet we know that most of the collective usually associates aliens with those green, big-headed beings with the adorable big eyes that are coming to take over the world because their planet has no more resources. And let's be honest, the only reason we think that is because that's probably a possibility of what happened to us. Okay, I'm not going to call out any more than that, but whew, okay. So with that being said, these ideas are not entirely wrong. There are bad and there are good aliens. Just like there are bad and there are good people. It's all a big balance. The only thing is that they are extraterrestrial and we cannot even comprehend with our human minds really what is going on behind the curtains, okay? And of course the veil is lifting and we are getting more information. But yes, there are bad and there are good aliens. That does not make, you know, I don't know what to tell you, fam. That's just how it is. Polarizing energies. If there's going to be an ultimate good, there has to be an ultimate bad to balance it out. So with that being said, just make sure that if you are getting any kind of galactic contact, that you are intending to understand the purpose of that entities and what they are wanting to interact with you for, okay? Because you have knowledge between good and evil, and you can choose what kind of energies you want to interact with, okay? So that's that. Now, also, let us be 100%, okay? Let's be 100% right now. Aliens have been contacting us. They've been contacting us since this time has been time, okay? They've been contacting us. People, wake up. You're an alien. You're a legit alien in a flesh body. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You're an alien in a flesh body. You're an alien in a flesh body. We aliens are called humans on this earth because this is where we inhabit. Okay? Now, with that being said, we have a beautiful thing where we can, and people are contacting aliens, okay? We've been done contacting aliens. We are still contacting aliens. The only difference now is that the collective is more aware of this and more people are being contacted or requesting contact, okay? This is really blowing up. And of course it's a cycle. You know, in the past, I'm sure before we had phones and all of that fun jazz, you know, back in the Egyptian times when they were just chilling and had nothing to do but stack blocks on top of each other until they made a pyramid, those aliens, you know, they definitely were out there helping them, okay? And that is not to deter from technology, but because aliens have given us the, you know, they've helped us with the mental things that are going on. But there's a lot of things that are being kept under covers. You probably contacted aliens too. To be honest, I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments down below. Yeah, and it's getting to the time where we are going through polarizing time, and the earth does need a little bit of assistance. What you can do is to allow yourself to request that higher assistance. Again, when we look at coronavirus, we see that the crown chakra is being activated. This is a crown chakra activation. What does that mean? Higher connection. So that means that you have the ability to commune with God more. And you also have the ability to reach out to those aliens, those galactic beings. Now, here's the thing. Are we sure that galactic beings aren't parasites from the true oneness source consciousness? Well, galactic beings are a part of the true oneness source consciousness, and they are aware of this. And they probably comprehend it on a different level than we do altogether. So there's no really, unless I ask for their assistance in understanding how they relate to the oneness source creator consciousness, then, okay. They see it as, okay. So yeah, there's a lot of telepathic things going on in here, okay? So yeah, they want us to know that, all right, we've been contacting them. They've been done contacting us through our minds. You know it. I know it. Telepathy is a real thing. And yes, they have been communing with you and me through telepathy. The relation to the oneness source creator is, again, as I said, and acknowledged that it's going to be a little difficult for me to share this, I guess, in a short sentence, but let me do my best. So their relationship with the oneness source creator is that they acknowledge that they're a part, just like we do, and they are also just playing their part of the big scheme of things. They really do honor their mission, and a part of their mission is assisting those who believe in them. They can okay. So, I'm be honest. Sometimes when I am contacting them, I don't really ask for words to know mentally, like, what's going on. I ask more for, what is this feeling and what is its purpose? And that is why I was talking in light language. With that being said, my boy Jedi is barking at our neighbors again, so don't worry, nothing too crazy there. With that being said, yeah, it's time to open your crown chakra. Be aware of who you're contacting. Is it for the highest good of all? And of course, everything is a part of the oneness source creator's plan, so there's no real way you can fuck it up, but just another reminder, and sorry for putting that there, that F-bomb, but just another reminder. Yeah, you are an alien. Yeah, you can contact aliens. Yeah, they're always watching you. And yeah, telepathy is a real thing. You can connect to literally any being. As you can see, I was talking to a being during the video. We were having a little conversation, and I noticed that this being prefers to speak in light language, which isn't really that comprehensible to my human mind, if you will. But I understand and I can feel what they are saying, and then it's up to me to make words after that. It does take a little bit of processing time, so there is that. But also, yeah, people can be aliens as well. Like, there can be aliens inhabiting humans, and that is going to be something that is more common and going to happen a lot more. And that isn't to say that they're infesting on the human, other than it was something that their soul agreed to before coming on the planet. And again, we are all aliens, so don't fear, but be aware of who you are contacting, because again, there are polarizing positive and negative entities, so it's important for you to know. Yeah, okay, so my dog Jedi's been a little crazy, but I think I'm going to end this video, so press a thumbs up if you like this video. I really want to know what you think about galactic entities and contacting them, how they have contacted you, in what forms they have presented themselves, and how you feel about this all around. I think now is the time for humanity to allow themselves to contact galactic beings, but honestly, be very cautious and have a strong intention to who you are reaching out to. And when you know and you have that feeling and that knowing, and, you know, go for it. Go for it, but again, be safe, be aware, and allow yourself to be here and now. So that is really all I have. Yeah, have a good day.